Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news Christmas stories. Again, after the holidays, we'll get back to the normal 3-day-a-week 5 good news stories format. But for now, it's holiday time, and holiday travel is stressful. Long security lines, overstuffed carry-ons, weather delays. Oh, my poor son the other night. He had a flight delay and another flight delay and another flight delay and landed at 2:50-something in the morning. Yikes. Anyway, Delta Airlines has decided to reward the people who make travel a little less miserable. Delta is giving away holiday medallion cards to 100,000 people between now and January 5th, but you can't buy them. You got to earn them by performing a random act of kindness while traveling. Delta employees will be handing out the cards to customers they see doing something thoughtful. That could mean letting someone off the plane first so they can catch a tight connection. Yeah, stop being a selfish jerk. Also, just everybody, learn how to, in one move, get your luggage out of the overhead. I could do this at a full sprint. It is not hard. Please learn this skill. You guys don't know how to deboard. I digress. Delta will also recognize people helping a stranger with a heavy bag, sharing a snack, a phone charger, or just being a decent human being in an airport. The Delta folks said, while holiday travel brings its own share of pressure, Delta is shifting the spotlight to simple acts of humanity that make our journeys memorable. All right, Johnny Mac, what do you actually get? Well, the holiday medallion cards can be redeemed in the Delta shop for a surprise gift. Those gifts include 100-year anniversary merchandise. Yes, it's Delta's 100th year. Merch like collectibles and plush airline toys. A limited number of cards can also be traded for centennial gift sets, which include trading cards and a $500 Delta gift card. So be on good behavior, because story number 2, a record-breaking number of Americans are expected to hit the road this season, prompting AAA to tell you when you should and shouldn't travel. All right, this is useful. AAA tells us interstates are expected to be especially crowded the weekend before Christmas. That's this weekend, as travelers begin their trips on Saturday and Sunday. The worst travel times generally fall between midday and early evening. Best times to drive, early morning or late at night. Some light days for travel, Christmas Day and New Year's Day. You want specifics? Okay. Saturday, worst, noon to 8, best after 9 p.m. Sunday, worst, 1 to 7, best before 11 a.m. Next Monday and Tuesday, the 22nd to 23rd, worst, 1 to 7, best before 10 a.m. Next Friday and Sunday, December 26th through the 28th, worst, 11 to 8, best before 11. And if you want to plan ahead for the 29th and 30th, worst, noon to 8, best before 10 a.m. Here are some of the most congested routes. Washington to Baltimore, Saturday. Delays will increase 133%. Yikes. Boston to New Hampshire on Saturday. Delays up 126%. LA to Palm Springs, the day after Christmas. Delays up 89%. New York City to the Hamptons on Monday. Delays up 90%. Be like Johnny Mac. Head down to the basement. You've got an Xbox, a PlayStation 5, and streaming services. You don't need to go anywhere. You can even record some podcasts while you're here. A new guide from Time Out is highlighting the best Christmas gifts for frequent travelers. Their recommendations begin with the popular Off-Piste Travel Journal, a stylish customizable notebook with dedicated sections for packing lists, accommodation details, itineraries, and plenty of writing space that are only around $35 or so. For packing, they recommend antlerless compression packing cubes, which use double compression zippers to maximize suitcase space. They're also big fans of the Carl Frederick check-in suitcase. That'll run you over $500, though. It's described as a durable premium suitcase built with an aluminum frame, polycarbonate shell, and zipper-free locking system. If you're looking for sleep, the Drowsy Sleep Company Silk Sleep Mask is praised for its padded silk and full blackout design. And they also like the Loop Quiet 2 earplugs for around $20 or so, designed for flights with 24 decibels of noise reduction and pressure equalization. I'm the writer on the podcast Palace Intrigue, where we talk about the royal family a lot, and Queen Camilla hosted her annual festive children's party at Clarence House. She welcomed young guests to help decorate the tree and enjoy a visit from Father Christmas and the reindeer. It was the 20th year Camilla has hosted the event. Photographs from the event show the Queen smiling as she sat in a sleigh alongside children with Santa positioned behind her. It's probably some royal protocol there. Even if you're Santa Claus, you can't stand in front of the Queen, I guess. The sleigh itself is a royal heirloom, first used by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Santa even brought toys for the Queen's dogs. Now, you know who else was there? This guy, Major Treasure. He's a really good-looking dude, and some royal watchers like to keep an eye on Major Treasure. That's his name. His name is Rob Treasure, and his rank is Major, but just the nickname Major Treasure is awesome. Handsome dude. And Major Treasure was seen placing decorations on the Christmas tree using his ceremonial sword. Yes, royal fans like that one. And I guess this isn't good news, but it's interesting news. The Oconto Christmas Parade was scheduled for last weekend. And you know what canceled the Christmas parade? The cold. They're expecting 1-degree temperatures with a wind chill of minus 16. Rebecca is the parade organizer and said, my thought kind of was going off the school rules. You know, they can't be outside if it's below zero. So I'm like, well, if we don't let our kids outside below zero in general during the daytime, I can't imagine the nighttime. It's just so cold, you know? Many commenters on Facebook were not too happy. One said they had 3,000 pieces of candy and no little kids to give it to. And those are your 4 good news Christmas stories, and whatever that last one was, at least it was interesting. And I'll see you tomorrow.